Braxton Hicks, the science behind your practice contractions intro and hook. You feel it. That sudden tightening in your belly, a firm squeeze that comes out of nowhere, and your mind just starts racing. Is this it? Is this labor? For most of your pregnancy, the answer is a simple no. What you're likely feeling is a funny-sounding phenomenon known as Braxton Hicks contractions. But what if I told you these practice contractions are way more than just a false alarm? What if they're actually a sophisticated workout, a biological training camp happening inside your uterus, getting your body ready for the main event? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the incredible science of what's really going on during a Braxton Hicks contraction. As a certified childbirth educator and doula, my goal is to help you swap that totally normal anxiety for a deep appreciation of your body's amazing design. By the end of this, you won't just know what they are, you'll understand why they happen and feel a little more in awe of the whole process. Section 1. What are Braxton Hicks? The practice analogy. So, what exactly are Braxton Hicks? On a basic level, they are just sporadic, irregular tightenings and releases of your uterine muscle. They get their name from an English doctor, John Braxton Hicks, who first described them way back in 1872. Since then, we've called them practice contractions or false labor, and honestly, that's a perfect way to think about them. Imagine your uterus is an elite athlete training for the marathon of its life, which is labor. It can't just roll out of bed and show up on race day without any training, right? Braxton Hicks are the training drills. They're the dress rehearsals. While they're believed to start as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy, most women don't feel them until their second or, more often, third trimester. Some people barely notice them at all. And here's the most important thing to know: Braxton Hicks do not cause your cervix to dilate or open. Their job isn't to start the birth process, but to prepare the main muscle involved. They are a sign of preparation, not progression. Section 2. The science breakdown. Your uterus at the gym. Okay, let's nerd out for a second, because the science here is genuinely cool. Your uterus isn't just a passive carrier, it's an incredibly powerful muscle. The thick, muscular wall of the uterus is called the myometrium, and it has to be strong enough to effectively push your baby out during labor. That kind of strength requires conditioning. And that is the main job of Braxton Hicks, toning the uterine muscles. This is literally your uterus hitting the gym. Each time it tightens up, it's like a bicep curl for the myometrium. This flexing strengthens and conditions the muscle fibers, making them more coordinated for when they need to work together powerfully during actual labor. It's a workout that ensures your uterus is in peak condition for delivery day. But the benefits don't stop there. Some researchers believe these contractions also help pump oxygen-rich blood to the placenta. So, in a way, these little practice squeezes could be helping to keep your baby's environment healthy and oxygenated. There's also a theory that while they don't open the cervix, the more intense Braxton Hicks you get closer to your due date might help soften the cervix. This early prep work, called effacement or ripening, means your body might have a bit of a head start when true labor finally kicks in. It's all part of a gradual process, and Braxton Hicks are a key player. Section 3. What do they feel like? Knowing the science is great, but what does it actually feel like in your own body? Most people describe Braxton Hicks as a tightening that starts at the top of their belly and moves down. Your abdomen might get super hard to the touch, and you might even see it look a little lopsided or pointy for a moment. Many compare the feeling to mild menstrual cramps. The key word here is uncomfortable, not usually painful. While they can be strong enough to make you pause what you're doing, you should still be able to walk and talk through them. Another telltale sign is their timing. They're usually short, lasting for about 30 seconds, though they can sometimes hang around for up to 2 minutes. They are totally sporadic and unpredictable. You might have a few in an hour and then nothing for the rest of the day. This irregularity is what defines them. They don't build on each other and will eventually just fade away. Mid-roll CTA. Now for the big, anxiety-inducing question: how am I supposed to tell the difference between this practice run and the real deal? It's the number one worry I hear from expectant parents. And that's exactly what we're going to break down next with a super clear, easy to remember guide. But first, if you are feeling a little more confident about what's going on in your body, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. My whole goal here is to give you clear, evidence-based info to help you feel prepared for every stage of your pregnancy and birth. Section 4, Braxton Hicks versus the real thing. A clear comparison. Telling Braxton Hicks and true labor apart can feel like a huge challenge, but it gets a lot easier when you know what to look for. Let's break it down with 4 key things to track: pattern, power, position, and progression. First, pattern. Braxton Hicks are irregular. They are unpredictable. There's no rhythm. True labor contractions are the opposite. They are methodical. They create a regular pattern, starting far apart and getting steadily closer together. You can time them and see a clear trend. Second, power. Braxton Hicks are usually mild and don't get progressively stronger. One might feel intense, and the next one barely there. True labor contractions build. They get steadily stronger and more intense over time, demanding more and more of your focus. Third, position. Braxton Hicks are typically felt right in the front of your abdomen, sometimes in just one specific spot. True labor contractions often feel different. Many describe them as starting in the lower back and wrapping around to the front, like a powerful wave covering your whole torso. And finally, the ultimate test, progression. Braxton Hicks will often stop or slow down if you change what you're doing. If you've been busy, try resting. If you've been sitting, try taking a walk or getting some water. True labor does not care what you do. The contractions will keep coming and getting stronger whether you walk, rest, or stand on your head. This relentless progression is your biggest clue. Section 5, Triggers and Relief. How to manage discomfort. Since Braxton Hicks are totally normal, you don't need to treat them. But that doesn't mean you have to be uncomfortable. The first step is to know what often sets them off. Common triggers include dehydration. This is a huge one. Even being a little bit dehydrated can make your uterus more irritable. Being super active, a sudden burst of activity, like a brisk walk or carrying in all the groceries, can get them going. A full bladder, this puts pressure on the uterus and can easily trigger a contraction. Physical relation, the hormones released and uterine activity during physical relation can sometimes bring them on. A really active baby, sometimes your little one's own workout can kickstart one for your uterus. So, what can you do for relief? The solutions are pretty simple. Hydrate. Seriously, the first thing to do is drink a big glass or 2 of water. A lot of the time, that's all it takes. Change positions. If you've been active, try lying down on your left side. If you've been sitting down, get up and go for a gentle stroll. Empty your bladder. Just going to the bathroom can often provide immediate relief. Just relax. A warm bath, not hot, can be incredibly soothing. Or, try practicing some of the deep breathing techniques you're learning for labor. In fact, think of these as the perfect opportunity to practice your breathing for the big day. Section 6, When to be concerned and call your doctor. Okay, this is important. While Braxton Hicks are normal, you need to know the signs of something more serious, like preterm labor. Your peace of mind is everything, so live by this rule. When in doubt, call your doctor or midwife. They get these calls all the time and would much rather you call than sit at home and worry. You need to call your provider right away, especially if you are less than 37 weeks pregnant, and you experience any of these things: contractions that get stronger, longer, and closer together, following that true labor pattern. Any kind of vaginal bleeding, not just light spotting. Leaking fluid from your vagina, it could be a gush or a slow trickle. This could be your water breaking. Contractions that are so intense you can't walk or talk through them. Any noticeable decrease in your baby's movements. Even after 37 weeks, if you're just not sure if it's co-time or just intense Braxton Hicks, make the call. That's what they're there for. Conclusion and CTA. So, the next time you feel that surprising squeeze in your belly, take a breath. Instead of it being an anxious what if, I hope you can reframe it as a sign of your body's incredible intelligence. It's not a glitch, it's a feature. Your uterus is just running its practice drills, toning up, and getting ready for the amazing work it's about to do. Braxton Hicks are a productive, normal, and even reassuring part of your pregnancy. To help you remember all this when you need it most, I've created a free, downloadable Braxton Hicks vs. True Labor cheat sheet. It's a simple guide you can pop on your phone or stick on the fridge. The link is right there for you in the description below. And finally, let's help each other out. For everyone who's been there, what do Braxton Hicks feel like for you? And what are your best tips for relief? Share your experience in the comments below. What you share could be exactly what another expecting parent needs to read today. Thanks for watching, and here's to a confident and empowered journey to parenthood.